Got
Silence
quiet.
for 3.
Yeah, got quiet and waiting for you.
All right, it's now 3 o'clock. All right, the time is 3 o'clock on Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. I'm calling to order the Board of Equalization. Today we have present Commissioners Kelly, Burmeister, Warren, Mixon, and Klug, as well as our County Administrator Bonnie Moore, Kendra Kaler from the Clerk and Register of Deeds Office, our Treasurer Jeff Mikesell, Assessor Dan Pittman, our County Engineer Denny Wilson, and our Sheriff Greg London are present today. Please silence your cell phones and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meeting Act is located on the north wall of the county boardroom. With that being said, agenda item 4 is public comments. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to make any comments before we continue with the Board of Equalization agenda? Seeing none, we will move to agenda item 5, the consent equalization agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Warren, second by Burmeister. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
Moving on to the regular agenda, 6.1, tax corrections, 17,581.
I'd make a motion to approve.
Motion by Warren,
Second.
second by Mixon. Any comments or discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
Agenda item 7 is executive session, which I don't believe we need this afternoon, so we'll move on to 8. All agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Equalization is adjourned. The time is now 3:02 p.m. and calling to order the Board of Commissioners. Today, once again, we have Commissioners Kelly, Burmeister, Warren, Mixon, and Klug, as well as County Administrator Bonnie Moore, Kendra Kaler from our Clerk and Register of Deeds Office, Jeff Mikesell, our Treasurer, Dan Pittman, Assessor, Denny Wilson, our Engineer, and I see our Sheriff, Greg London, is back there as well. Once again, we do have an open meeting policy. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak on any items before you move through the rest of the agenda? All right, seeing none, we'll move to Commissioners, Administrator announcements, and comments, starting with Commissioner Kelly.
Nothing today, thanks.
None, thank you.
No comment. I'm just going to share one since it's National Public Safety Recognition Day week. And I just remember this was 50 years ago, and I was around. I was working at Exarban at the time, a place that a lot of people don't probably even remember. But 50 years ago, there was a big tornado that went through Omaha. And obviously, without all of our public safety people responding, we would have had even more issues because it was, at the time, one of the worst tornadoes. Not, thank God, not death-wise, but destruction-wise. So just a shout-out for everybody that responds when needed. We truly appreciate it.
Thanks, Gary.
There's a lot of work that goes into coordinating all the events for this week, and I just wanted to thank HR for their work on that.
Thank you, Bonnie. Perfect segue from Commissioner Mixon. Up next is awards proclamations. 5.1 is proclamation of National Public Service Recognition Week in Sarpy County, which is May 4th through the 10th. With that, I do have a few remarks, and then we'll be reading in the proclamation. We do want to recognize all public employees in Sarpy County. Career in public service is noble, but it's not always appreciated in the way that it ought to be. This week it is important that we take the time to articulate our appreciation of the people who work for our county. As a board, we see your dedication. We hear from our residents who are impressed with the sincere interest in helping where we can. We know that you're the experts in your field, working professionally and efficiently to get the job done. Thank you for going above and beyond. We see this in particular. It's very easy to see on days with snow and weather events, but obviously all the employees here are working year-round to provide great services for our residents. From ensuring public safety and processing passports to improving county roads and facilitating vehicle registration. Your work is an admirable example that government works for the people and a good example of what good government ought to be. Your efforts certainly do not go unnoticed, and I want to thank you for making Sarpy County a better place to live day in and day out. With that, I'm going to read the proclamation into the record. Whereas the employees of Sarpy County have demonstrated exceptional dedication and professionalism in their roles as public servants, and whereas these individuals have consistently upheld the highest standard of public service, ensuring that our county's needs are met efficiently and with integrity, and whereas our ability to readily deliver services and find solutions has proven invaluable to the county's continued growth, and whereas this contributes positively impact the public safety, our roads, our courts, administrative services, and more. And whereas employees' hard work and expertise has been instrumental in upholding Sarpy County as a safe and prosperous place to live. Therefore, the Sarpy County Board of Commissioners expresses our gratitude to all county employees for their service and hereby proclaim May 4th through the 10th of 2025 as National Public Service Recognition Week in Sarpy County, approved on this 6th day of 2025. Thank you very much for your service. There's no other county that I would want to live in, and you guys are a big part of that. So very, very much appreciated. With that, we're going to go just a little bit out of order. We have a lot of folks from the corrections, and we want to express our thanks to them as well. So remarks recognizing the corrections employees. Today we're recognizing correctional officers and Employees Appreciation Week. This takes place across the country, and we're glad to draw attention to these public servants and the important work that you're doing in Sarpy County. The teams that serve the Sarpy County Department of Corrections, Community Corrections, and Juvenile Justice Center are second to none. They uphold the highest standards and challenging environment while treating those in their care with dignity. The pride they take in their work strengthens our public service efforts, and our county benefits a great deal from their professionalism. We're very grateful for their service. As I read this proclamation on the record, I ask that the members of the board and the Corrections Director, Joe Martin, to come up to the podium, and Joe will present some awards to some staff members. Please join me at the podium.
Good afternoon. I'd like to just announce our 2024 award winners for the Employees of the Year. They were recognized by their peers. They stood out over the year and were nominated. And I would like to start with our Supervisor of the Year. He always, when he calls you in the middle of the night to wake you up, he always has a problem with a plan, a solution, and is very passionate about what he does to solve the problem and how he came upon that. So I'd like to recognize Sergeant Estevez, if you could come up.
Jump in or one shot?
Do you want to go at the end, or?
All right, yeah, let's jump up. Grab it. Up in the middle. Okay. We'll grab one real quick.
Coming in behind you.
All right.
That way I look down.
Next announcement is our Corrections Officer of the Year, Officer Amy Ramirez. If she could come forward. She is passionate about jail training and wants the program and the trainees to be successful. Congratulations.
Thank you for that.
Ready to do another?
Save your steps. You get enough steps.
Yeah, I do. No slur.
Congratulations.
And our 2024 Employee of the Year, she always represents a positive work culture, bringing everybody together. It is Don Lloyd.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it?
That's it. Thank you.
Do any of the employees that were recognized want to get photos with their family real quick before we continue? You're more than welcome to come up. Please do if you'd like to. Yeah, we'll get out of the way. Otherwise.
How's the check rate going? How's the eval going? I don't see any sweat beads. I don't see any sweat beads rolling down.
It's early. It's early.
It's early.
Again, I want to offer a sincere thank you to all the county employees, certainly the ones recognized today, but all of them as well. Your dedicated service, we're blessed to have you working for Sarpy County and creating it such a wonderful environment for us to work and to raise our families as well. With that, I am going to read in the proclamation for the corrections employees. Whereas more than 40 years ago, President Ronald Reagan established a week to recognize the men and women who work in jails, prisons, and community correction centers. And whereas the employees of Sarpy County Department of Corrections, Community Corrections, and Juvenile Justice Center deserve acknowledgement for their important roles in supervising inmates and maintaining life in secure environments. And whereas they play a key role in helping address inmates' underlying mental health needs and prepare inmates to reintegrate into society so that they can lead meaningful lives. And whereas corrections officers and the staff promote the department's vision of providing community safety through operational excellence, and whereas their work is critical to keep our communities safe for all, and whereas we recognize the challenges corrections officers and employees face in their unwavering dedication to the service of Sarpy County. Therefore, to express our thanks and gratitude, the Sarpy County Board of Commissioners hereby recognizes the week of May 4th through 10th, 2025 as National Correctional Officers and Employees Appreciation Week in Sarpy County, Nebraska, approved on the 6th day of May 2025.
Mr. Chair, can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
I'm a little remiss. I do want to give a shout out to my third oldest son. He is 41 today, my son, Mark.
All right. Happy birthday, Mark.
Where's the cake?
Yes.
The keg or the
Right
cake?
here.
Do you say keg?
Cake, not cake.
All right, moving on to agenda item 6,
I
consent.
never
commission.
know about you, Kelly.
Probably in his car. Was anybody would like to see anything moved? Otherwise, would appreciate a motion to.
Motion to approve consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Warren, second by Burmeister. Any further discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
And moving on to agenda item 7, regular commissioners agenda 7.1, as a recommendation to the Liquor Control Commission, Tiburon Golf Club LLC for an addition of a small clubhouse and pool at 10302 South 168th Street, Omaha, Nebraska 68136. Robert Hill, manager. And you can come up if you'd like to speak, otherwise, probably should be good.
What?
You can come up if you'd like to speak, by all means, please come up, otherwise.
They're here. Robert's here as well as his daughter, and they will answer any questions that may be necessary.
All right.
How's that for painless?
All right. Any questions? Or I'd entertain a motion.
I make a motion to recommend to the Liquor Control Commission the license for Tiburon.
Second.
Gary.
We have a motion by Warren, second by Mixon. Any further discussion? Please vote. I don't have a voting button yet.
On the short. Warren and Klug,
There we go.
can you come in? Okay. Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
All right, item 7.2 is Resolution 2025-92, Supplement Number 1 to Professional Services Agreement with the Schemmer Associates, previously approved by Resolution 2024-282 for the construction administration of the asphalt overlays project, C77 2401, in the amount of $56,620. Beth Garber.
Good afternoon. On October 1st, the board approved that resolution for various asphalt overlays engineering services with Schimmer and Associates. This is for the construction administration part of that contract, which is typically approved during the same time that construction is on the agenda. So this agreement, just for construction administration with Schimmer and Associates, is for $56,620. The original contract with Schimmer was $74,485.
Any questions, further questions for Beth?
Just a cost overrun or problem encountered, or
Do we have excuse me?
let me look at this.
So it's $56,620. The construction, I have that in the construction package.
So just this is a supplement to a
This is a
previously
supplemental
awarded
agreement.
contract.
Correct.
Okay. Thanks.
Any further questions? Entertain a motion.
I'll take a motion on this one to approve.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, second by Burmeister. Any further discussion? Please vote.
Commissioner Warren, are you an aye?
I voted for.
Okay. Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
Next is Resolution 2025-94. Award the low bid for parking lot repairs at the 1102 building project to Spencer Management LLC in the amount of $121,993. Beth Garber.
Thank you. On April 8th, the purchasing department opened 8 bids for the parking lot repairs at the 1102 building. The low bid was Spencer Management for $121,993. The high bid was $262,589.43. The project includes replacement of panels and concrete along the east and south sides of the 1102 building. The work is expected to be completed in August of 2025 or starting in August of 2025 and completed in September of 2025. You'll see me come back in a couple weeks with phase 2. These bids came in at really good pricing, so we were able to do the rest of the parking lot.
So Beth, we used to open sealed bids at board meetings. Was that a statutory requirement or just something we did because we thought
It was
it was?
fun. Well, I enjoyed opening them with you guys. We opened public works bids at the board meeting. We reviewed the statute and determined that was not required. So we stopped doing that years ago.
Yeah, I know. I was
Yep.
just curious as to if it was a statutory
Yep.
reason or not.
Yep, we don't have to do that statutorily.
Okay, thanks.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Warren, second by Kelly. Any further discussion? Please vote.
Not seeing any votes. You want to do hand, eyes?
No, it says it's still processing,
Okay.
so.
We're having connectivity issues. Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
All right, up next is Resolution 2025-93, award low bid for various asphalt overlays, Project C77, 24-01, to Old Castle Materials Midwest Company, DBA, Omni Engineering, in the amount of $853,896.15. Once again, Beth Garber.
Thank you. So the engineering agreement that you just approved is associated with this construction contract. On March 26th, the purchasing department opened 5 bids for the various asphalt overlays. The low bid was Omni Engineering for $853,896.15. The bids ranged with a high bid of $1,101,276.16. The project will begin in June and be completed in 25 working days, which is anticipated to be no later than August 7th, 2025, the first day of school for Bellevue Public Schools. The areas included are on the map, which are not on your screen, but are 25th Street from Gilmore Road to Papillion Creek, 25th Street from Ponderosa Drive to Cape Hart Road, and 87th Street, Platteview Road to Molokai Drive.
Any questions for Beth?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Warren, second by Mixon. Any further discussion? Please vote.
Commissioner Kluger, the only,
There we
are
go.
you an A? Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
All right, for the moment, we're going to recess the Board of Commissioners and move to the Board of Corrections. We're going to recess and come back for
Okay.
the executive session.
I don't have an executive session on.
We do have one for litigation that we're,
For which, for the commissioners?
for the Board of Commissioners, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me see. Okay.
All right. The time is now 3:23. I'm calling to order the Board of Corrections. Today we have Commissioners Kelly, Burmeister, Warren, Mixon, Klug, as well as our County Administrator Bonnie Moore, Kendra Kaler from the Clerk and Register of Deeds Office. Let's see who's left. We have Denny Wilson, our County Engineer, and Greg London, our Sheriff. With that, we'll move into open to public comments. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to make any comments before we move forward further with today's agenda? Seeing none, we'll move to agenda item 4, correction agenda items. 4.1 is the minutes of the April 29th, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, second by Burmeister. Any discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
Agenda item 4.2 is a proclamation that was read in earlier. Joe, thank you for recognizing those employees. Moving on to 4.3, Resolution 2025-101, Deputy Larry Sellers to preserve his status as a sworn Deputy Sheriff of Sarpy County while working in the Sarpy County Corrections Center. Joe Martin, Corrections Director.
Good afternoon. Deputy Sellers, what was that? Oh, okay. Deputy Sellers has been with the county for 38 years, and he has been an integral part of the operations of the facility by managing the inmate population, classification, calculating out dates, corresponding with judges and all their bailiffs. And he wishes to stay, and it's useful to have him within the facility so he can serve protection orders, also serve any kind of civil process paperwork. And then if we do have crimes committed in the jail, he is always there for the arrest capabilities. So I respectfully request that he be able to stay on as a deputy sheriff within the jail.
Thank you, Joe. Any questions, comments?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion by Warren,
Second.
second by Burmeister. Any further discussion?
Was this bounded by a date, or was it just kind of left open?
It was supposed to end on June 30th of this year.
Oh, so it's just a short-term appointment then?
It would take an effect July 1st.
Oh, okay,
And
I
then
get you.
until his retirement.
Okay,
He's the
okay.
last deputy that
No,
is
I'm
left.
tracking. I just couldn't remember. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
All right, all agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Correction is adjourned. We'll now go back into the Board of Commissioners, where we do need to go in executive session for litigation.
Okay, for the protection of the public interest, I move we go into executive session to discuss litigation.
Second.
Commissioner, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We have a motion and a second. Please vote for executive session.
I'm an aye.
Okay. Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
All right, it's now 3:26. We will go to executive session where our discussion will be restricted to litigation. At 3:26 PM, we went into executive session where our discussion was restricted to litigation. I need a motion that we return to regular session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mixon, second by Warren. Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carried.
All agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Commissioners is adjourned.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, Don.